And welcome back to Mainly the Boys podcast, episode 4, boys. We've been doing this for a month already.
Doesn't seem like that long.
No, it doesn't. It does not at all.
But at the same time, I'm sick of both of you, and I hate you both. Just kidding. Just kidding. All kids.
Oh, yeah. Just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So I had another question I wanted to start you guys out with. So I got to think about this last night because I went to bed late and I had to pee and I wanted to be quiet. So when you're trying to take a quiet pee, you pee, away from the water, right? Like on the side of the bowl.
Yep.
All right, cool. Do you think girls can do that?
No. If they can, I'm horrified by the fact that they can. But I don't think they should be able to.
You don't think they can?
I mean, but I go back to the scene of Step Brothers. Where's that? Oh, yeah. The urinal scene, bro.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. I haven't seen that movie in a hot minute.
Dude, classic. Gotta rewatch it.
Fair enough. Brad, what do you think?
You know those videos of the guys setting up all these elaborate setups with the ping pong ball to try and get into the cup?
Yeah.
I think that's what they do.
So you're saying every time they sit down in the toilet, they take a chance?
It's like you go into the bathroom, your girlfriend's just like pissing down to a funnel, and it's got like a fucking like escalator wheel just dropping piss into the fucking toilet. Nice.
All right. Great way to start out episode 4, 1 month anniversary. Woo!
I'm still a virgin.
All right. Well, Brandon, you can pick your first topic like usual.
I think we should start strong with number 6, Kyle.
All right. So I've been thinking about it a lot lately because every week I go to cash my check and it bugs the shit out of me because you see that big ass number up the top and then you look at what you actually get and the amount of taxes that they take out of you in your weekly check or just in general. I mean, I think personally the taxation is theft and I just wanted your boys' opinion on it.
So, yeah, no, I do. It's a lot. Like, I think I pay pretty close, like $200 between taxes, my uniform cleaning fee, that kind of shit. Most of it's taxes. It's pretty insane. The part about it that makes me mad is like schools and stuff. I'm fine with paying taxes for that. Like, obviously, the government doesn't make money.
Per se.
Or I guess, per se, exactly. So, like, we need to contribute to keep, roads nice, schools nice, blah, blah, blah. But the part that I hate is, like, welfare, and at least in Maine, we have Maine Care. Like, obviously it's great for people who need it, but there's a lot of people that just sit on their ass at home
and abuse
doing nothing. Exactly, because they don't want to do anything. And that's it. Oh, it pisses me off so bad. Just thinking, like, I'm busting my ass to pay for somebody else to be able to sit on their ass at home and do nothing and get paid for it.
Right. The part that also bugs me, kind of like what you're touching on with the roads and stuff, is like, I hit tolls the other day going to go look at that pickup truck I was supposed to go look at. And it's like, yep. I'm paying $1 or whatever. Obviously it's not that much. It's $1, whatever. But like, I mean, if you're going a long distance, tolls add up. Like my boss just went down to the Massachusetts with a trailer on the back, and one of his tolls cost him $12.50.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, Maine, like, that's cool. I mean, whatever. But if you're gonna do that, maintain the fucking roads. Because I don't, dude. Like, I have to replace front end parts in my car. Or, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There shouldn't be potholes the size of my fucking... I don't fucking know the size of my car going down the road.
I know. Well, if you think about, like, if they're... Because more of it's federal than state, but still the amount that I pay to state is still pretty significant.
I don't know. It just ticks me off to watch $150 to $200 get taken out of my check every week. You know what I mean? Yeah, when I busted my ass to earn that money.
It does suck. Like I said, like I don't mind paying for taxes or paying for like schools, roads, even military, whatever. But I hate just thinking about my tax. Like, there's this, I won't name any names, but there's this guy I know, and so he goes to work, leaves early all the time, barely shows up, puts the work on everybody else, and he has diabetes, and then while he is at work, he just sits there, stuffs his face with fucking Mountain Dew and honey buns, and then uses main care to go get diabetes treatment.
Right.
Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. I also think that, like, taxes on, like, food and stuff is kind of ridiculous. Like, why do we have to have taxes on stuff like that?
Gas sales tax.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, New Hampshire doesn't have a sales tax.
I think the reason for the gas sales tax, from what I've been told, is that's how the state workers get their overtime pay, because the state doesn't pay them that.
Which,
on gas? Dude, gas tax is like 50 cents to
the gallon.
Was it 50 cents? 50 cents a gallon for tax on gas. That's fucking crazy. 50 cents. So, like, not anymore, but I remember gas was $2 a gallon at this one gas station like a year ago. So that means I could be paying $1.50 a gallon instead of $2, but 50 cents of that is tax.
Yep.
And now just think about how many gallons of gas is getting pumped every day. They should be able to run the fucking state just on that.
Right. And I know your dad works at the state, Brandon. this is not towards him whatsoever. No. But, like, half the time you see those DOT workers on the side of the fucking road, and 90% of the time they're on the fucking phone. It's like, are you fucking shitting me?
You got it. Yeah. If you got 10 people on the side of the road, 9 of them have to be the supervisor. Otherwise, they might miss something.
Right. No, and out of the 9 people on the side of the road, one's working and the rest are watching him.
Yeah, that's my dad, by the way.
You got one guy digging a hole and 9 guys watching him dig the hole.
Right, exactly. Yep, that's the way to dig a hole. You're doing a good job.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
Let me update my Snapchat story. Working hard on that grind. Yeah. I don't know. You can imagine if we did that all day at work, we'd be fired so fucking quick.
Yeah, I know. Well,
or at least my boss would be like, I'm going to throw your phone in the fucking ocean if I see you on it one more time.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Well, why don't we go into number 4, Cody?
Number 4. Oh, we're kind of staying on the same topic, I guess. All right. So my topic is, are jobs bullshit?
Sounds like you had a good day at work.
Yeah. No, today wasn't too bad. That was last night. I don't know. I guess obviously it's all about economy, supply and demand. Like, people need things, and you need people to make those things, blah 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 blah. But I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of crazy how you spend like so much of your life working.
Right. You spend like 60 years of your life or 50 years of your life working.
Yeah, pretty much 50 years. Like, that's just great. That's so much time, just like, for what? So you can have Xboxes and PlayStations and fancy car. I don't know. I mean, obviously you need it to survive at this point, the way the world is now. But at the same time, like, I don't know, it just feels like such a waste of life.
My thing about it is, you work, say you start a job, like, I know I started mine at 14. I want to work till I'm probably 65, 70 years old, and then I get to, quote unquote, retire. Why would I want to retire at 70? Like, oh wow, I get to enjoy life at that point, and when I can do half the shit I could do before.
Exactly. Like, I can't even get out of bed without, oh god, my back.
Right. Like, you're literally just easing yourself into death. That's all retirement is.
I know. It's just kind of insane. Like, you just literally, I don't know, it just feels like such a waste of time. It feels like the only time you actually get to live your life is on weekends.
Yep.
If you're lucky.
Like, you go, huh?
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky, exactly. Like, what do? You wake up in the morning, you get ready for work, you go to work, you get home, you make dinner, maybe get to enjoy yourself for a couple hours, and then you go to bed, wake up in the morning, and repeat. So, like, out of a full day, you get, like, a few hours to actually do something you enjoy doing, do something you want to do, spend time with family, blah, 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 etc. it's just, it is insane to me to think about. Like, if you don't think about it, it's alright, but then, I don't know.
Well, you could also think, like a lot of the time with me and you, we try to work overtime, you know what I mean? So that means, I know for a fact that I've been working 6 days a week for like the last 2 months now, you know what I mean? I get 1 day to myself, and it's usually taken up with shit that other people want me to do.
I usually try to keep my weekends free, but I do work late a lot of nights, like on my own like side shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then I always get, like, it's weird because like at the beginning of the week, I'm like, all right, cool. I don't have anything planned this week. I can like spend this time doing this time with this, blah, blah, blah. And then I just get like text messages, and then all of a sudden my week just fills up with side shit. And half of it, it's for family, which I don't mind doing, but it's like, it's not like I'm like making money or anything.
Right. Or like when someone locks themselves out of their car at a Home Depot parking lot.
Yeah. No, it's just like things like that, which I don't mind doing it for family. Like, if I didn't want to do it, I would do it. I don't mind doing it. It just, I don't know, it just seems like life is like that. You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying.
But yeah, that's my topic. So, Brandon, we're going to move on to... Ooh, let's do 2. That seems a little bit hard-hitting.
I was looking at that one, too.
Alright, what are your guys' thoughts on recreational drugs and hard drugs?
Legalize them all.
Oh, God.
Well, we're on our way.
Oh, God.
Well, okay, just hear me out on this. So, either way, if people want to do drugs, they're going to find a way to get drugs, whether it's illegally or illegally. So what's the fucking point? Maybe if they would just seem like a normal thing that they could get at, they wouldn't do it as often. They'd be like, okay, this is lame. It's no, like, you know what I mean? As a kid, like, doing bad stuff, it was like the thrill of it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a lot of drug addicts. And they're just like, ooh, this is illegal. I'm being a bad boy.
I think you got something going, but I also think it's like we can go back to like taxes and jobs. Like, I feel like a lot of people are highly stressed and like hate their lives, especially now with COVID. And I think drugs are their escape, which is kind of fucked up. But I think that's how they escape the reality of what how shitty their life is.
I think it depends. It's all about what drug they're using to escape is also what matters.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. But like weed has like obviously like weed's always been, like that, like, hey dude, you wanna go smoke weed? But it seems like everybody and their mother is just fucking baked out of their mind now. Which I have no problem with weed, like
What you want?
But it's one thing to smoke it, like every once in a while, and it's another thing to be fucking baked out of your mind every night. You know what I mean? Or like depend on it so much where you wake up in the morning and you have to smoke before you go to work, or you have to smoke during work. I don't know. I feel like those are the people that use it as an escape.
I'm kind of biased to this because I look at it as in like weed's a plant and not chemically engineered, and doesn't like you can't overdose off of weed.
No, I hear you. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just looking at the more like psychological, like
100%, like the
people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Well, it's like guns. It's only bad in the hands of the people who use it.
Well, you put use it badly.
Yeah, that's the point. People use guns badly. You put a bag of weed down next to a gun, and you look at it for the entire day and think, eventually that's going to kill somebody. But no, it's not. It's the person who picks it up is who's going to fuck something up.
Oh, I don't think weed's going to kill anybody. Like, I think weed should definitely be used like alcohol, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it should be on the same wavelength as alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't be able to drive stoned, like stuff like that. But at the same time, I don't think weed should be illegal. Now, like cocaine and heroin, like heroin's fucking bad. Heroin is filled with so many chemicals and shit that it's like, I don't know. I don't want that to be easily accessible. Plus, or like, remember when bath salts first became a thing and like there's people like eating faces and going fucking crazy and shit?
Mm-hmm.
I think that was back in high school.
My way of thinking about it, and like, I don't know, I see both sides. I see where you're coming from. But at the same time, I mean, if it was, say, recreational, and you could monitor how much you could purchase, then it'd be less drug overdoses.
There'd be less overdoses, but like, it's not.
You know, I see both sides of it. You know what I mean? But
Yeah. No. I hear you. I'm just, we're just talking. I'm not trying to argue or whatever. I'm just saying, like, that's hard. I feel like there would still be overdoses, but maybe like the prison system would definitely be a lot less packed, and like we wouldn't be paying so many taxes for all these people in jail because of, heroin possession, cocaine possession. But at the same time, like, okay, here's a good example. So, like how vapes became popular, and then there's like 12-year-olds like smoking vapes in school.
Yep.
Like, I feel like if drugs were that way too, it would be a lot more accessible. So, like, I don't want to see a bunch of 12-year-olds smoking meth.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like there's definitely a fine line between what's considered a hard drug and what's considered, recreational. And it also depends on whether you abuse that. Same with alcohol. You know what I mean? Same with alcohol and marijuana. It just, I don't know. It's definitely fine if you can moderate it.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Honestly, I still don't think it should be legalized. I'm just trying to see the other side of it. You know what I mean?
No, I hear you. Yeah. No, I hear you 100%. It's definitely like something that should be
addressed.
Thought. Yeah. Which they're doing now. I mean, marijuana is becoming legal, which is cool. It is cool. But I don't know. The hard shit's just too fucking scary, dude. Too many people just... It's definitely deadly, and it ruins lives.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean? Like, at least with marijuana, it's not addictive. Like, the feeling or like that escape can be addictive to some people, but the drug itself is not addictive. Where like heroin, there's people out there like doing whatever they can just to get their next hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, there's definitely a difference. I mean, you can be a functional smoker or a functional drinker, but you cannot be a functioning meth head. No.
Well, you got Steve-O and the lead singer of Korn.
Yeah, but Steve-O, was he really functional?
And Steve-O cleaned his act up because he realized how much that shit was wrecking his life.
Exactly. There's definitely a difference in quote-unquote recreational drugs and hard drugs. But
I don't know, Cody. You don't want to just go smoke some crack with me? You're not gonna go into the parking lot right now and smoke some crack with me?
Don't you know the weed is a gateway drug, and then you will end up in the fucking alleyways with needles just sticking out of your arm.
I was referencing Wolf of Wall Street there, where Jonah Hill asks him, he's like, "You want to go smoke some crack in the parking lot?"
Yeah, I don't know. At least the hard ones. Like, I always told myself, even like from, when that stuff kind of because there's a certain point in school, like high school, where it's like, ooh man, I smoked a joint the other day. You know what I mean? But like in high school, I always told myself, I was like, I'll never do anything worse than marijuana.
Oh yeah, same.
Yeah, like not like I'm not fucking around coke, nothing like that. It's just, yeah. I've heard a lot of stories about people like doing acid or shrooms or whatever, and like the psychedelic experience or whatever, which I don't have a problem with that. I guess
that shit can fuck you up mentally for life, though.
Yeah, it can. I don't know. There's a fine line there. Like, I feel like maybe not acid, but shrooms at least. I feel like that falls into that gray area between like marijuana and the harder stuff, like cocaine, meth, heroin, that kind of stuff. Like it falls into that middle category.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I guess I don't make laws, so it doesn't really matter.
Great.
But, all right. So, Brandon, I think you're picking for Kyle now.
Let's go with 5. Move out of the
all right
stuff.
All right, I got you. So, do you guys think you should have a fishing license in order to be able to fish? Or do you think that's kind of bullshit to have to pay for a fishing license in order to go out and do something that, like, in the history before this, you never had to pay to go and do it. You could just stick your fucking line in the water, catch a fucking fish, eat that motherfucker, be good to go.
Yeah, I think, these are some good topics tonight. See, I think this is another one of them fine line things. Like, obviously for survival, it's bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, if you're somebody living out in the woods, that's kind of bullshit to have a license. But then if you think about it, like, the wildlife, or what is it? Like, game wardens and stuff, I don't know. I feel like it's to pay them, and they protect our, fisheries, make sure there's no poachers, shit like that.
The ecosystem, too.
Exactly. It keeps the ecosystem balanced. I mean, if you had no license or anything, there's no way, like, we would just end up paying more taxes to pay these people. You know what I mean? Like, we would just pay more taxes to pay game wardens instead of having, like, the fishing license, hunting license, etc.
Right, but I would almost rather have that than have to worry about going and getting my fishing license. Like, I'd rather go down to a lake, throw my line in the water, and not have to worry about anything. You know what I mean? Like, I get the point in game wardens, 100%, but, like, the fact that you have to remember to renew a license every year, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, There's obviously bad people out there that abuse wildlife and, like, take advantage of it and everything, but there's a lot more people that would literally just go to a lake and catch or at least a couple fish. I don't see anything wrong with that.
No, I hear you, but, like, I agree with you. The fishing license is more for those people that would abuse it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, it goes back to that, like, one person ruined it for everybody.
Yeah.
That's literally all it is. It's just one person ruined it for everybody. So now we have fishing licenses for game wardens to be able to control the one person that ruined it for everybody. But,
I think it's either that or it should just be one of those things where you buy it once and then you're good. You know what I mean? And then, like, say, like, you can get it taken away. You know what I mean? In the same aspect you can now.
Yeah, I agree with you. Kind of like a driver's license.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I hear that. What do you think, Brian?
Well, my grandfather got me a lifetime fishing license, so.
You lucky bastard.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have one too.
So, fuck both of you.
Well, it's not like it's affected you.
No, but I don't get one. I have to pay for it every year.
Right, exactly. It's a pain in the ass, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It wouldn't be. Yeah.
I got you on that one.
Because one time me and we go up to Millinocket, go snowmobiling in the winter, and me and Dad wanted to do ice fishing, so we went down to the local store and bought a fishing license, but we got the day one instead of paying for the year one. And we were out there. It was, I can't remember what happened, but anyways, so the fishing license expired, whether it was by hours or whatever, and we were out there fishing, and the game warden pulled up asking for our fishing licenses, and he's like, "Oh, these are expired," and we were like, "Oh shit!" And we had fish in the bucket that we were gonna bring back and cook them up, and yeah, what it pretty much ended up being was, like, we got back and the game warden, I think they actually like seeing kids out, like, fishing and hunting instead of, like, sitting inside playing video games all day. So he was more just like, "Alright, look. It's only out by a little bit, so I'm gonna let you go. Just make sure you get them fishing licenses next time." But,
like, hey, I bought it this morning.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much. I don't know. We're at that mark if we want to do our first segment.
I definitely would think we should do Cody's segment.
All right. First segment is Would You Rather? So, first question. The first one is, would you rather take a random dude's load to your face or get a hand job from a dude you know? So it's just some random dude. It could either be, like, the cleanest guy on earth, or it could be a fucking hobo. You don't know.
And what's the other option again?
Get a hand job from somebody you know.
Oh, so I'm receiving a hand job.
You're receiving a hand job, but it's from somebody you know, so you have to, like, see them and, like, be like, "Oh, you gave me a hand job that one time."
Somebody I know, 100%. I would rather get a hand job from somebody I know.
Yeah, because if you get someone random, could get someone like Kyle an STD right to your face, and that would be
rude. I feel attacked.
Oh God.
Do you get to pick who it is?
You don't get to pick who it is. It's random. It is random, but it's somebody you know at least.
I don't have anything random, but I hope you get eye herpes from the random guy.
Don't want the random guy, so
Okay, but think about it. You have to like see this person at least like twice a week, and you have to like look at him in the eye and be like
yeah.
Okay,
but
so
like,
Brandon, it would if Cody had to give you a hand job.
Yeah, but you could turn around as like a power move. So whenever you see him, like, yeah, that's right, you gave me a hand job. How's it feel?
Yeah, but that makes you gay too.
I don't.
You received a hand job from a dude.
Yeah, but they gave it.
Yeah, but you took it. Like, you looked down and looked them in the eye while they're sitting there beating your meat.
So what if you make it so you don't see them ever again by calling it rape, and then they go to jail?
No.
Why not?
No. Because that's a loophole. There are no loopholes in Would You Rather.
This is afterwards, after the Would You Rather's already been done.
Nope. You have to see this person at least twice a week. And like, okay, so say you went to a party and you both went, and then all your friends are standing there, they don't know, but then you and this one dude know that he jerked you off.
That wouldn't bug me at all.
To completion. That wouldn't bug you at all?
No, bro. Well, okay. I am perfectly comfortable with my sexuality. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Whatever. Like, I don't. It does. If you other people can judge me, whatever. I mean, it doesn't bug me.
Fair enough. It's just, I don't know. It's like,
I would rather have that happen than have some dude blow his load on my face. Let's be honest here. I don't want that fucking shit on my face.
No, fair enough. Fair enough. Nope, I agree with you. I didn't really think about it until you said some random dude blows his load on my face. No, I agree with you. Definitely rather get a hand job from somebody I know.
I could live the rest of my life knowing that some dude gave me a hand job over the fact that I let some dude blow his load on my face.
Fair enough. Nope, I agree with you. All right, so move. Everybody's with the second option, a hand job from a dude you know.
Oh, 100%.
As the lesser of two evils.
All in favor say aye.
Aye. Ooh, Brandon wants a load.
I just said aye.
Oh, wow. Alright, question number 2. Would you rather get a hand job once every 3 weeks for a year, but not be able to masturbate at all, or be able to jerk off as much as you want for a year, but no other sexual activity?
Ooh.
Well, I'm already living a second life, so...
Wait, hold on. Read.
You want me to read them again?
Yeah, read them to me again.
Okay, so would you rather get a hand job once every 3 weeks for a year, but not be able to masturbate? Or be able to jerk off as much as you want for a year, but no other sexual activity? Like, you can't even slap a titty. Or grab an ass.
Honestly, second one. I know how to do it right. No one else knows how to give a hand job the correct way. Let's be honest here, boys. No girl knows how to give a good hand job. It's the lamest thing in the fucking world.
Yeah, it's like middle school, like, I'm gonna get a hand job.
Right.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's even a hand job is way better than jerking yourself off.
No.
You don't think so?
No, dude. No. No. In my opinion, no. At least.
Well, at least with the hand job, you can at least relax. You don't have to do nothing. I mean, you still have to clean up, but.
What do you think, Brandon?
About what?
Are you shitting me right now?
I said my priorities at the very beginning. I said I already choose the second one because it's how I live.
Okay, that's okay, Brandon. But if you had the option, like,
we're not talking about
like,
realistic. This is would you rather, Brandon.
Yeah, this is okay. So this is like, say she's like a 7.5, right? So she's it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
How does the scale of how hot she is have anything to do with how well she does a hand job?
Because at least you have something good to look at. I mean, you wouldn't want to be getting a hand job, look down, and there's a fucking cow doing it.
Fair enough.
Exactly.
Still going for the second one.
I don't even know what I want to choose, and it's my would you rather.
Tell you what, you do the first option for a full year. Come back and tell us how it went.
No. Alright. Oh, man, that sucks, though. Because, like, sometimes...
Wait, hold on. Can you watch porn during the hand job? I mean, not during the hand job, but during masturbating.
No, I have to say yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely going number 2.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Have you ever had a spank bank?
What do you mean?
Like, I don't mean on your phone, but like, have you ever, like, you're jerking off and you imagine it instead of watching porn?
Oh, 100%.
Alright, cool. So I'm not the only one. Good to know. Alright. So yeah, I guess I'll go number 2 as well. Yeah, because every 3 weeks would suck.
Yep.
That's a long time.
And it's 3 weeks, and all you get out of it is a hand job.
Fair enough.
Wow, this is amazing.
Well, okay, so when I was writing this question, first I did every, 1 week, but then I was like, nah, that's too consistent. But that was, 3 weeks may have been too much. Maybe I should settle for 2. But anyways, alright, so we're all going number 2 then?
Yep.
Alright, so that concludes the Would You Rather segment. So I think, Kyle, did you go last for topics?
Yes. Okay. Alright, Cody, I think we should talk about number 3.
Number 3, alright. Number 3 is, what's one fast food place you could eat at for a year? I'll start since it's my topic. Dude, Taco Bell.
Ooh.
Hands fucking down,
bro.
Taco Bell.
You're giving me a chub right now. I'm right there with you, bro.
I'm going hard right from the beginning. Taco Bell. Oh, God.
I don't know if I could deal with diarrhea that often, though. That's my only
Dude,
debate
I
on
would
that.
take it, dude. It's either, mine's a hard set at Taco Bell or Subway, if you consider Subway fast food.
I'm kind of leaning towards Wendy's a little bit, to be honest with you.
Wendy's is pretty dang too.
Brandon should answer this one, because Brandon gets fast food more than you and I combined.
No, I'm going to tell you what Brandon's is right now.
McDonald's?
It's definitely Wendy's.
Really?
Nope, it's Wendy's. Yep.
Kyle, what'd you say?
I said McDonald's.
Surprisingly, no. But Wendy's is a close second. I would definitely have to go with Chick-fil-A.
Oh, catching us by surprise.
Right field with that Chick-fil-A.
But it's still the same, way that Kyle's feeling about it is I'd have to deal with diarrhea quite often.
Yep.
Yeah, because I've had Chick-fil-A 3 times, and it's good, but every time it doesn't make me sick, but it definitely gives me shits. It gives me shits more than Taco Bell.
It does. It actually gives me a little bit of a stomachache, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Like that kind of oh my god, I'm gonna go blow up the toilet kind of shit.
Yeah. Which I don't know why, but it does. Oh my god, now I'm thinking about Taco Bell.
I know, you fucking dick. Now I want to go to Taco. No, see, but the thing is, we gotta take it in a realistic standpoint. We're gonna have to drive to Augusta every day for a year.
Oh, that's right.
I'd have to drive to Bangor every day.
Yeah.
That's the only fucking Chick-fil-A in all of Maine.
Yeah.
Dude, down in Brandon, you would love Florida. Down in Florida, there's a Chick-fil-A at every corner. Oh, man, dude.
And Brendan would be like, I'm going and I'm never coming back.
If it was summer, I wouldn't mind driving to Augusta. I'd just take the bike and just be like, going to get Taco Bell.
Right.
But, nah, yeah.
You also kind of got to think it in the standpoint of what menu has the most of, variety. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah, I don't... Because Subway, obviously, I love Subway.
Same here.
And there's a ton of different... But, Taco Bell, man, just Mwah. It is so good.
Remember our girl at Subway, Cody?
Yeah, crazy eyes. Dude, I tell you, she had both of her eyes were going in different directions, but damn, could she make a sandwich.
Oh my god. And we went to Subway so often, she knew us.
Yeah. She would flirt with us every time we went in there.
Be like, honey, I don't know what side to look at.
Yeah, it's like, I ain't gonna be mean to you because you can make one hell of a sandwich, but like, please stop.
Legit.
Yeah.
Remember the time she said that she ripped her boyfriend out of his car and started beating the fuck out of him?
Yeah. Dude, she was fucking crazy. She was crazy. But yeah.
Alright.
No, I think Subway's for me. I mean, not Subway, sorry, Taco Bell.
I think I'm gonna switch. I think Taco Bell's a close second, and I think Wendy's is a tie between second. But I gotta go Subway now that you say that. If we're classifying Subway as fast food, Subway.
Yeah, Subway's pretty dank too. Then Brandon's obviously sticking with Chick-fil-A.
Uh-huh.
Brandon, have you ever had Popeyes?
Popeyes is gross.
I did once. Yeah, it tasted like, straight out of the freezer.
Yeah, it's not. In my opinion, it's not good, and the breading's kind of weird.
I've never had Popeyes. I was just curious.
You know where I want to go? Now we're kind of on the food subject. Have you guys ever been to Big G's or heard of Big G's?
Yeah.
I've never been there.
Dude, I remember when I was like in middle school, I was like a fat little kid, and I was like, I want to go to Big G's because everything was huge, and I just never been.
Never too late.
That definitely should be a destination for a bike ride, Cody.
Wait, what'd you say, Brand?
I said never too late.
Oh, I thought you said it's too late. Yeah, no, definitely, Kyle. This summer we'll take a bike ride, go up to Big G's.
We're gonna be like, why did we bring the bikes? We're so fucking bloated.
I know, I hear you. But, all right, so I'm picking for Brandon now. Yours are all kind of. Let's go number 4. I think that would be an interesting topic.
What band or artist would you like to see live?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Because it's not only like your favorite band, but it's also like which one you think would be have the best show.
Yeah. I definitely have to go with the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Because it's the one band that is like by far my favorite that I have not seen live yet. Especially now that they've got their old guitarist back.
Fair enough. I think I'd have to go Eminem just because I know it's kind of cliche, white dude, but I listened to a lot of his music when I was younger, and I still like a lot of his music, and I don't know. He's also really good. I think if I was had to pick one, it would definitely be him. I think that'd be a good concert. Not only that, but he has a lot of good songs. It's not like one of those bands that's just one hit wonder, then the rest of their songs suck. I don't know.
I think Eminem would be cool to see in concert.
Definitely. Not only that, but it would be it'd be one of those shows where you could sing along with every song.
Good fucking luck.
I mean? Huh?
Good luck.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
I'm stuck between Nickelback and Shinedown, to be honest with you.
Nickelback takes some heat, but they got some bangers.
Yeah, Nickelback. Everybody hates Nickelback. Nickelback is one of my favorite bands of all time, and I don't care if people hate me for it. They're a good band.
I agree with you. I think they take a lot of heat because it's the cool thing to hate Nickelback.
Yeah, I don't understand the bandwagon. That's all it is.
Right? What's the actual reasoning behind hating Nickelback?
People say their music sucks, but I don't know. I've always liked their songs.
I think it's because, it's they might have had some kind of sound change at some point that might have made them seem more mainstream. So that's Sellout. I know on one of their albums, it was alleged that they had stolen a drum beat or drums drum beat from Pantera.
Yeah, but still, a lot of those bands, the song comes on, I'm like, oh, I love this song, and then it's a different song.
Yeah.
They all do it. They all, make parodies or, remixes or whatever you want. They all steal each other's sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I like Nickelback. Those are some solid choice. Shinedown's really good, too.
Yeah.
Shinedown's good, too.
I feel like they've gotten different in these past years. Like that latest album they had, Attention, wasn't quite the same as
100%. I agree with you.
that album. I can't think of the album off the top of my head, but the one with Simple Man, 45.
Yep.
Or The Sound of Madness,
45.
that one's a good one.
Sound of Madness is good.
All right, I gotta go. Actually, now that you say that, I gotta go with Nickelback because if I could see old Shinedown, I'd choose Shinedown over Nickelback. But new Shinedown, I'd choose Nickelback over new Shinedown.
Yeah, because actually, Nickelback has a new album out called Feed the Machine, and that is actually pretty fucking good.
Yep.
Like, it sounds like a lot of their older shit.
I might get judgment for this, but Shinedown, like their Simple Man,
Best song ever.
Oh, dude. So obviously it's like they just sang it in their band or whatever, but it's pretty like it's definitely like next to the original Simple Man.
I'd go as far to say it's better.
I think that's fair because like Lynyrd Skynyrd, they have their Free Bird. No one can beat that. So I think Shinedown and Simple Man's actually pretty fucking awesome.
I do too. Like, if I had to choose between... Oh, that's hard, because I like the original one too. But they're definitely, like, neck and neck. I like them both very well.
I don't know. For that song, I enjoy Shinedown's lead singer's voice way better. In just my opinion.
Yeah.
I think he rocked that shit.
He did. No, believe me, it is good. I like them both. It would be hard to pick between one or the other, though, just because, like, Simple Man, like, Lynyrd Skynyrd, it's, like, original, like, it's their song, you know what I mean? And it's, like, that original, like, Lynyrd Skynyrd song. But at the same time, Shinedown did a very good job, so it's hard to, like, pick one over the other.
It's also, like, it's hard. Like, I kind of lost my train of thought there. It's just...
Yeah. It's hard to pick one over the other.
It really is, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, it's just, like, the way I look at it is so many people try to remake old songs, and, like, a lot of them just flop. You know what I mean? And, at like, Shinedown is just one of the people... Because they've done a couple of them. Or, no, not a couple of them. I'm thinking of, Five Finger Death Punch done a bunch of them, too. And I think theirs are pretty good as well.
Yeah, they did one, House of the Rising Sun.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, same. Like, I'm not... So, I heard the Five Finger Death Punch version before the original version, and which shows my age. But I went back and I wanted to listen to the original, and I actually like Five Finger Death Punch version better.
I do. I agree with you on that one.
Actually, I prefer the original Animals version. Which, actually, to be fair, that House of Rising Sun is actually a cover from the Animals, too. It was originally made by a man named Leadbelly.
So it's a remake over a remake.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, no, what's really cool is that I've actually kind of stumbled onto this guy, Leadbelly. He actually is the original, like he's a big influence, seemingly. I think he was the original one for Black Betty.
Really?
Ooh, Black Betty.
Have you seen the TikTok version where it's like, ooh, Black Betty, a lamb, a lamb?
No.
It's like an ambulance going by, and this dude's like, someone called a lamb a lamb. So someone remade that sound. It was like, ooh, Black Betty, a lamb, a lamb.
But he also, Nirvana did a live acoustic version during MTV of Where Did You Sleep Last Night. He also was the original for that.
You know what I think? Go ahead.
No, I wasn't going to say anything. I just said, because I don't know anything about music, so...
Yeah.
I think Bad Company by Five Finger Death Punch was also a really good remake.
That was a good remake. I hate the name Five Finger Death Punch, though.
Yeah, it's really like that high school emo kind of like mindset.
Yeah, like that heavy metal kind of band. And they're really, like, they have some heavy songs, but, like, a lot of their music isn't like that.
Yeah.
No, but...
You know what one song? Oh. Let It Out. Who sings that, Brandon? Godsmack, right? Yeah, it's Let It Out by Godsmack. Yeah, that song.
Is this the one that Jordan sent me the Snapchat of?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
So I'm not like, I don't like if somebody plays a song, I'm like, oh yeah, I know that song. It's a good song, but I don't know like names and artists and stuff like that. But that song was fucking sweet, and that's an old band too, isn't it?
Godsmack?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They came out in the 90s, but yeah.
yeah, exactly. I don't know. It's just crazy how like these guys are still putting out fucking like awesome songs.
Brandon, you say that that's not an old band as if it's not 30 years old.
Well, yeah, but like, I have fucking records from the 60s.
True.
Sometimes some are older. But also, Kyle, I do have to say that Bad Company's version, their original version of the title track, I still think is better than.
I agree with you on that one. I don't think that it's better than the original, but
it is good.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like Shine Down with the Simple Man. It's a very close.
I wouldn't say that.
I wouldn't either, honestly.
Oh,
Have you ever actually heard the original one, Cody?
probably not.
Probably heard it on the radio station. They play it enough, but probably won't pay attention to it.
I do agree with you
No,
on that
I
one,
have-
Brandon. 100%. I think
Yeah.
that Simple Man, honestly, the remake better in Shine Down, but like Bad Company, no.
I don't know, but then you get to that point where it's like, yeah, but this is the original. You know what I mean? Like the original always gets a few points more.
Yeah, but
And
I
the
mean, if the
remakes.
artist, if they do a stellar job, then they definitely get the credit for it. I mean, like,
Definitely.
fuck, what was that band? Oh yeah, so 9 Inch Nails, they made this song called "Hurt."
Yep.
And you know that, Cody. You probably know it from The Hangover. Leslie is the one that sings in the karaoke.
I hurt myself
Well,
today. Johnny
oh,
Cash.
yeah.
Johnny Cash covered it, and Trent Reznor, the singer of 9 Inch Nails, basically said it's his song now.
It's not. Johnny Cash's version is so much better than 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah, well, I mean, Johnny Cash is speaking more from his soul. 9 Inch Nails' version is basically a concept album. It didn't have a meaning beyond like being for that album.
If you want me to be honest with you, I've heard both of them, and I think 9 Inch Nails' Hurt is garbage. I think that they did an awful job in a remake on that.
Okay.
All right, we're running long, so Brandon, do your historical facts.
Alright, today, April 22nd in 1915 was the first use of poison gas used by Germany in World War II. In 1945, the Soviet Union wins the Battle of Berlin against Nazi Germany. In 1970, the first Earth Day is celebrated, founded by Gaylord Nielsen. I figured this really this only happened a year ago, but this kind of, we can always work into one of your things, Cody. But in 2020, Sudan banned female genital mutation and makes it a criminal offense.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Sudan, they banned female genital mutation, and
But
it's
what
made
is
now a criminal offense.
female genital mutation, though?
changing a vagina to a dick.
Yeah,
Is that what that means?
the
Pretty
transgender
much.
surgery. Yeah.
Oh,
Unless they don't want some dude with a 12-inch dick coming in and mutilating some girl's vagina.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Well, even over there, they understand that pussy's too good to change.
Shut up. Oh, my lord.
Alright. So we'll move. I like talking about music, but we'll move over because.
Yeah, we know you do.
that
That's
segment,
why we
right?
bring it up all the time.
Exactly. Alright, so Brandon, pick for Kyle.
Alright. Let's go number 1.
Okay, so I think we've all talked about this, and I think we have all kind of come to an agreement on it. But do you guys think they should make another Call of Duty?
Nope.
Nope. I think.
Well, okay.
Go ahead.
It would be one thing if they didn't make a new Call of Duty every 6 months. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be one thing if they took their time and actually made a good game, but they're just pumping these fucking things out like sports games where every year they come out with a new one that's literally the same game, just an updated roster.
Yep.
It's just, I don't know. They need to because since I'm gonna get hate for this, but Ghosts was actually a pretty good Call of Duty.
I agree.
Ever since Ghosts, they've just been shit.
I haven't seen a good Call of Duty since, I think Ghost was good, don't get me wrong, but I think the original OGs was like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2.
Even Black Ops 2, though, because Black Ops 2 is when they started, like, doing the jumps and the power slides and all that, like the exosuits, which I thought was kind of stupid. Like, maybe it's just that I like an original, like, military game. Not like futuristic fight. Like, I don't know. Call of Duty should be like military.
But, okay.
Tactics.
Hear me
I think that's
out
why
on
we
this.
liked World
Go
War
ahead.
II so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, World War II was a good one.
But
Only its connections worked.
Right?
Yeah.
Hear me out on this, though. Is it COD that's... Like, COD does definitely has something to do with the fact that, like, their games are shit, but is it also the community that is kind of ruining COD?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? There's so many people that are just trying to be the next best COD player. You know what I mean? And it makes the game sweaty. There's no like playing. I remember on Black Ops 2 staying up till like 1, 2, or 3 o'clock in the morning playing Mike Myers on like a closed public match, whatever the fuck you want to call it, where a bunch of my friends would get on and we would just try to kill each other playing Mike Myers. Do you guys know that game mode?
I didn't get into COD till like Infinite Warfare. I think when somebody finally caught me into it.
So it wasn't an actual COD game mode. Basically, you get like 12 people that all kind of knew each other, and you play basically hide and go seek on the map. But one person had a knife, and the rest of you had to be like melee only. And you'd go around and you try to find a hiding spot within a certain amount of time, and then that guy would go around and try to kill you.
That's cool.
And I had so much fun on that because everyone was like there to have fun and shit like that. But nowadays, like all you get is people just being absolutely fucking tryhard.
Yeah, like you get into a game and there's that one guy that has like 50 kills, and every time you spawn, you just get sniped from across the fucking map.
Yep.
Nah, I hear you. Even Infinite Warfare was actually pretty good.
I don't think I ever played that one.
That one wasn't bad. It's just, the problem is there's so many that they're pumping out now that it's like you get used to one and then there's a complete new game you have to get used to. And I don't know.
And you're still paying $60 per game.
That,
especially with the fact like that. What was the new one? Cold War got like grouped right up into the Modern Warfare.
It's basically the same game.
Yeah, and so you pay $60 just to keep playing the same game you're already playing.
Yeah. It's just the other thing too is like Skyrim, we give them a lot of shit because they've just been pumping out the same game on the same consoles, but at the same, like, you don't lose
that aesthetic.
That too, like, yeah, because
it's still a good
hate
game.
how, like, exactly, and they pumping out a new COD every year. It's like once they pump out a new one, everybody's playing the new one. So you get on the old one, and it's like no one's playing it. None of your friends are playing it. So what's the point of playing it, even though it's a good game?
Right. They just want that money. They just keep releasing it because they know they have a good following, and people are just going to continue to buy it, even though it's shit.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. That one's hard because you get... I don't know. Games are weird, dude.
Games are shit nowadays, is what you're meaning to say.
Yeah, it is. It's just like the big companies that are just pushing out the same game every year, and then you got like the little games that come out and nobody plays them, even if they're good, so you never hear about them.
Right, because everybody's trying to be a friggin' millionaire streamer, and they're like, oh, Call of Duty.
Even Minecraft, like, I remember playing that forever, and then Microsoft bought it, and now there's so many new things, and everything's different, and it's like, why? Why take a good thing and change it?
Right.
Like, I get some companies change it to try to make it better, but I feel like it just makes them worse. Like, if we're going to Minecraft, if you want to say that, like, they updated the skeletons so they can, like, sniper shot you. So then to combat that, they added a shield, so now you have to carry a shield everywhere. So now it's in your face the whole time. I don't know. It's just...
Yeah.
Why? Why even bother? Like, the original game was good. Why change it?
Right, don't fix something that isn't broken.
Exactly. I don't know. We do need a new game to come out that's like good. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. I'm pretty happy with Outriders at the moment.
Outriders is awesome.
I
think there's definitely things that could be changed about it. Like, they need to. The abilities aren't great.
Mm-mm.
They aren't.
They need to definitely do, and shotguns need to be like buffed.
Yeah,
or not buffed, but nerfed. I don't know which is which.
Buffed is better. Nerfed is like lower.
Okay, so then definitely need to be buffed then.
Yeah, they do because but it's also a brand new game, like a brand new series. Like, I would love to see. Obviously, we haven't gone that far, but I'd love to see it turn into a series. It's a good game, but they definitely need to change things. The classes are cool, but they need to change the abilities. The abilities are kind of shit.
Yeah, they are.
But no, it's definitely that's an awesome game that came out. And I think Anthem could have been a great game too.
Yeah.
Anthem could have been awesome. But you get to that, it should have been more like Destiny, where you can like make multiple like characters as different people. So the problem that I had with Anthem is I picked a class that I didn't enjoy. So then I had to wait till I got to a certain level and then pick another class and then wait till I get to a different. So I just lost interest because I didn't like the character I was playing.
Right, and I like the fact that like Outriders kind of did the Destiny thing where you can kind of flip flop between whatever you want to use.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So if you don't like that character, you can be like, "Oh, I don't like playing as this." So you just go. You can skip the prologue, which is fucking sick.
Yeah, imagine if we could just skip that. Actually, I guess you can now, but imagine like we were able to skip the beginning of Destiny 2 when you're just dredging through the fucking city. I mean, that was kind of cool the first time around because of the aesthetic, but after replaying it all those times, having
3 times,
yeah,
I hear you. That was definitely cool, but yeah.
We'll go with 5.
5? Okay.
Yeah. Cody, I think you should talk about number 5.
Okay. So, number 5, where do you see yourself... Where did you see yourself now as a kid? So, like, when you were a kid, where did you see yourself being right now? I guess I can start because it's my topic, but... So, like, I knew when I was a kid, like, I always saw myself, like, in those, like, GTA Hollywood houses where, like, the porch is supported by beams. You know, the one where Michael pulls it over to the tennis coach?
Yep.
Yeah. So I always picture myself in that, just, like, drinking, like, sparkling wine. Being some rich dude. I don't know why, but that's what I always saw myself as.
I definitely saw myself more ambitious than I am now.
Yeah.
I saw myself further along.
Not only further along, but like when I was a kid, I had so much more just like, I am gonna fucking do this. Like, I am gonna be fucking rich. And then once you grow up and realize what the real world is, it's like, man, it's a lot harder to get rich than you think it is.
Yep.
I don't know. And not only that, but you learn that, like, money's not everything.
Money is everything, but money's nothing at the same time.
Exactly. Like, you have relationships and...
hookers and cocaine. What?
Yeah. That's literally what I saw myself as. Some bachelor, rich, and then now where I am, like, I don't know. I always thought that's what I needed to be happy, but it's like now where I am now is pretty fucking sweet. I don't know. I guess I got a good girl. I could get paid more, but I'm not going to complain about that. I have a nice bike. I'm happy. I'd be fine working less.
My only thing is, like, ever since I was a little kid, I imagined myself owning my own business, and, like, that's my one drawback. That's my one disappointment at the moment is, and I'm striving for it still, but, like, it's hard to, like, there's a lot more than just starting your own business. You know what I mean?
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, there's a lot of money getting invested, there's a lot of time, and it's just not something that just happens instantly. It's something you need to work at.
Yeah.
And as a little kid, I was just like, oh, I'm just going to own my own fucking business and I'll be fucking rich. No, not the case at all.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Brandon?
Yeah.
All through high school, I think I was always too worried about the present to really think about the future. Like, towards the end of high school, I was terrified for the end because I had no idea, no fucking clue what I was going to end up doing.
I think that's a lot of people, though.
Yeah. I had no, like, my one thought was that I was good at it with my writing and English and all that, so my first thought was I'd probably go into some kind of, like, writing business, journalism or something, although I didn't want to because I hate journalists, but I don't know, it seems like my path is pretty fucking blank and I just kind of go day by day.
So that's kind of awesome, though. Like, you have all the opportunity in the world to do basically wherever you want. You know what I mean? Look at it that way.
Yeah.
You could go anywhere in life. You just gotta pick that path and go for it.
Yeah, and you're still young, Kyle. There's a lot of people who don't get their businesses up till a little bit later.
Right, exactly. It all takes time. That's the thing. I feel like as little kids, we expect everything to happen instantly, and it's not like that at all.
No.
Even now as an adult, I think everything to happen just instantly.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Don't get me wrong. Same.
Like with this podcast, I was like, man, we're going to upload, we're going to get 100,000 views. And
but it's going to be optimistic.
I was kind of realistic on that one.
Well, one thing that I heard a while ago, and like I've kind of been living for, or not living for, but like thinking about, is like you need something to look forward to. You need a goal that you need to achieve. And there's one other, and I can't remember. But anyways, those are the two things. Like, you need to have something to look forward to in life.
Yeah.
Whether that's, once a week recording a podcast, or like, that one thing you're trying to save up for to buy. You need to have something to look forward to. You need to have a goal to achieve. And there's one other, and I don't remember that, so it must not have been important. I heard it somewhere, and that's what I'm living for now.
That's honestly a really good way to live, though, is like just setting yourself goals, even if big, small, whatever. And as long as you achieve those goals, you're doing good.
Yeah, even if you don't achieve them, it falls under that, like, something to look forward to. You're always pushing yourself. You know what I mean? You gotta constantly be pushing yourself to be where you want to be. Otherwise, you're just gonna be stuck in the same place.
Exactly.
Yeah. Another thing I've been trying not to do a lot is doubting myself, because I do that a lot.
I'm
like,
yep.
I don't know if this is... Fuck that shit. You make mistakes and you learn from those mistakes.
Quote Michael Scott from The Office, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Exactly. You gotta just believe in yourself. You gotta, like, whatever you say, you just gotta back that shit. Whatever you do, you gotta back that shit. If you make a mistake, own up to it. Yeah, I made the mistake. It sucks, but it happened, so let's move on. You know what I mean?
I just want you boys to know, I believe in both of you, no matter what path you choose.
Don't make this gay. But yeah, I don't know. So I guess that's some inspiring words for our listeners. Just, if there's something you want to do, go for it. I don't mean quit your job and try to do, like...
Don't go extreme with it.
Exactly. Like, keep your job, like we're doing right now. Like, I don't know.
Like, yeah, I want to start my own
Yeah.
business, but I'm not going to quit my job and be like, I'm going to just go right on my own.
Exactly. Like, take a side job here and there. Start small.
Exactly.
Yeah. Just work for it. Have that thing to look forward to. Have that goal to achieve. You don't have to set a time for that goal. Just be like, at some point in my life, I want to do this. And then just work towards that.
There's no better feeling than accomplishing something that you set in your mind that you wanted to do.
Mm-hmm. I feel like too many people are like, all right, by this time next year, I'm going to have this. I'm going to do this, and this. And that doesn't happen. They get discouraged.
And they give up.
Exactly. Don't set a time limit. Just try to achieve that. Just work every day. Work towards achieving that.
Right. It's all about that grind. You can't just say you want to do something and expect it to be handed to you. It's a grind. You know what I mean? It takes time. It takes effort. It takes sacrifice.
Mm-hmm. You gotta work towards it. One thing, my one goal is, I guess I should say one goal, but like my main goal right now is my credit. And in the past year and a half, I went from having no credit, and I'm at a 720 now.
Which is awesome. That's impressive for somebody our age.
Exactly. Like, my credit has been like my one thing I've been trying to like really fucking jump, because I'm sick of this renting shit. I want to buy a house.
Yeah, credit makes your life, honestly. Credit is one of the biggest things to do with like anything. You know what I mean? You want a house, you want a car, you want anything like that, you need credit.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I've been building towards. I'm pretty proud of where I am now. And that's all that matters. Just
Yeah, fuck what everybody else thinks, too. Don't ever let anyone else's opinion influence what you're doing now.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's the one that, like, in high school, I worried so much about what everybody says. And ever since I got out of high school, there was, like, that, like, break-in period. But, like, the year after high school till now, I haven't given a fuck. I haven't given a single fuck about what people think. You just gotta work towards your own goals.
Right, and honestly, and I agree with you 100%, I was the same way. I've never felt better.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Who the fuck cares what anyone else thinks or what anyone else says? As long as you're happy and you're progressing the way you think you should, that's all that fucking matters.
Exactly. 100%. I kind of forgot. Forgot what the topic was.
Me too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. Where did you see yourself now?
Not where I am now.
Fuck. Yeah, I didn't see myself here either, but that's also the reality of it, you know what I mean?
Things don't always work out the way you think they will.
Exactly. And you may just end up being just as happy as you thought you were going to be.
Mm-hmm. Just in a different situation.
Yep. Exactly. What about you, Bryn?
Didn't I say my piece?
What?
What?
I don't know.
Alright, hold on, guys. So, do you guys want to hear my random fact of the day?
Hell yeah, we want to hear your random fact. I didn't realize we've been going for like an hour and 20 already.
I just feel like it was a good time to bring it up. Because this one's kind of interesting. So, did you know in Scotland, you can hire a clown to basically stalk your kid and freak them out for their birthday? It's an actual thing in Scotland where they hire a clown. It says you can hire a clown in Switzerland to stalk your kid and creepily smash a cake into their face for their birthday. I'm sorry, but if my parent ever hired a clown to fucking do that, dude, I will hate my parents for the rest of my fucking life.
Wait. So, was the whole 2016 clown thing just Scotland pulling a huge prank on the world?
I think so, honestly. Like, I don't know what's wrong with people in Scotland, but do not do this to your kids. You're gonna mortify them for life.
Dude, I forgot about the whole 2016 clown thing.
With the red balloons and everything.
Oh my god. I remember there was like people getting like fucking shot.
Cody, you remember that time that my alternator went in my old 6.5 diesel on that dirt road and we were so afraid that clowns were going to come and take us?
Yeah, that was the time when clowns were a thing. That's right. We were on this old
sketchy ass dirt road.
Yeah, and I was like, Kyle, what would happen if a clown came out right now? And Kyle's like, I beat it to death with this fucking tire iron. Oh, I forgot about that.
Dude, we sat out there for like an hour and a half, bro.
That thing was such a fucking pile.
It was clean, but the thing was a pile.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
But yeah. I just thought that, like, that, I saw that and I was like, are you kidding me? Like, who would do that to their kid? As if clowns aren't creepy enough.
Yeah, you're only, like, traumatizing your kid for life.
Billy, I don't understand why you get so weirded out around those clowns. Well, maybe it's because...
Maybe it's because you, motherfucker, sent one to stalk me when I was 6.
All I can think of is Pennywise down in the sewer.
Yeah. Alright, let's do one more topic and we'll wrap it up.
So, Cody, I think you're choosing for Brandon.
I'm choosing for Brandon. Alright. Brandon. Let's finish it out easy. Let's go number 3.
Yes.
What is the first video game you guys remember playing? I'll go first because it took me a minute, but I thought of it beforehand, a while back. So when I was a kid, I did have the computer room. I didn't spend as much time on the computer as I do now, but every so often I'd be able to go on my computer and play a little educational game my parents got me. And there's this one called Putt Putt, and it was about a purple car that talked, and it had a little dog companion, a little actual dog. And the one that I particularly played was called Putt Putt Travels Through Time. And essentially, you're this like purple car trying to get your dog back because he fell in some time machine bullshit. And you go through time, and you gotta talk to all these like little old-timey fucking... kind of like the fucking car movie. What? That was the first fucking game I played. Or at least I can remember. I played kids game. I was a kid.
This is just like the Cavs.
I'd probably play it again, though. Nostalgia factors.
I was trying to hold it together through the moment you said putt putt. I'm not judging you, Brandon. It's just funny.
You guys want to see a picture?
No.
Yeah,
this is audio. This is an audio podcast. Send the picture later.
Send it now.
He sent the picture anyways.
Alright,
what the fuck?
Okay, what was your guys' first game that you can remember? It was a fun game.
Oh my god. What is this? How do you remember that?
Dude, I can't.
One day at work, I thought to I remembered a very little bit of the game, and I went through like Google searches trying to figure out what the fuck it was, and I finally came across it.
Oh my god, dude.
It looks like Scooby-Doo.
If you're watching on YouTube, I'll put the image up at this point in YouTube. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Alright, so I'm gonna go next. Alright, so thinking back of it, there's 3. I'll go through 2 of them quick, but I think the first one was Webkins. My grandmother used to buy me Webkins all the time. I had like 20 of them. Oh, wait, okay, hold on. Nope, we gotta go into a story. This is gonna be a long episode. Okay, so when I was in middle school, it was like early middle school. So this is when like I was phasing out of Webkins, but I still had a ton of them. So they had this one thing where it was like a comedy bit, and they would put like jokes up on the screen. Well, we had a talent show at school. So what I did is I wrote down the jokes from Webkins, and I literally performed those jokes at the talent show. And no. The funny part is not a single person laughed except for my math teacher, who literally sat in the front and was like, and was clapping the whole time, pretending that they were funny. So I went up on stage for probably like 10 minutes just reciting these Webkins jokes for nobody to laugh except for her. It was so embarrassing. But for the second ones, these are more nostalgic. So the other one I can remember is, I think it was called like, what was it? I can't remember what it was called, but it was like this little it was like Australian coyote thing. And you had a little buddy, and I can't remember what it was. I want to say Ratchet and Clank, but I don't think that was it.
Jack and Daxter?
Maybe. I can't remember. I'll have to look it up, and I'll put it in the description, but I can't remember. But then the third one, I used to play this on my PS2, and I didn't have a memory card, so I'd have to leave my game running 24/7, like the console. But Midnight Club. It was a racing game.
I remember playing that with you.
Yes. It was like the first game where you could like
fully
pimp
customize
out your cars. Yeah. And it was so good. Midnight Club Racing. That game, like if I had to pick one of them, it would be that game. Like that's the first one I remember actually being like, oh, I gotta win. Like that was the first time I actually went hard on a video game.
I remember when I used to go over to your house back when your dad and Selena were together, and Blake would get so pissed at us because we would play Midnight Club all night long.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Midnight Club on the PS2 was the shit.
It was.
Well, I also remember when we were younger, my dad would throw cookouts and we'd have like steak, sausage, burgers, hot dogs, like sides, like everything. And then you guys would stay, you and your dad, till like 2, 3 a.m. And my dad and your dad would play zombies in the living room, and me and you would play zombies in my bedroom. And we'd just
go ahead.
Yeah, and we'd just play it like all fucking night.
I don't know if you remember this, but I remember the night that when our dads got super into Army of Two.
Yeah.
Well, I remember us playing WWE. Do you remember that? Till like 3 o'clock in the fucking morning, dude.
Yeah, because that was back when we didn't have any money, so we only had the games that like our parents bought for us. So like you would bring your games over, and we'd play your games, and then I'd have my games, and we'd play our games. So like, oh man, dude, nostalgic right there.
That is, I miss those times so fucking much.
Oh, I know, it was so much easier. But all right, we're running along. So Kyle.
So
what's the ones you remember?
Mine were Ratchet and Clank and Jak and Daxter on the PS2. So my stepdad is actually the one that introduced me to gaming, and my mother hates him for it. My mom did not want me to be like into video games or anything like that, but he got me a PS2. He convinced her to let me get one. So he would sit down with me, and we'd play those games for hours, dude.
Yeah. No, Ratchet and Clank was the one I was thinking of too, with the little like fox looking thing.
That's Jak and Daxter.
Ooh, I gotta look it up. Because I looked up Ratchet and Clank, and the picture looks like what I'm talking about.
Ratchet and Clank has the main character is like the mouse-looking thing, but in Jak and Daxter, it's a guy and then a mouse-looking thing as his companion.
Hold on, let me look it up.
But yeah,
Jax,
I used to play that shit all the time with him, and he was so OCD about getting like every single crate and getting all the bolts and shit, and he'd like pitch at me.
Yes, Jackson and Daxter, dude. You're right.
I remember playing that game a shit ton as a kid, and it had like the flying vehicles in it and shit, and like it was so futuristic.
No, you're right. This whole time I thought I was thinking about Ratchet and Clank, but you're right. It was Jackson Daxter.
Okay, I have a question for you boys. Do you guys remember the graphics being way better as a kid on those consoles than they are now?
Yeah. Like if I think back on it, the graphics were like, oh my god, it was like pretty good. And then I replay the game and I'm like, ew.
Yeah, what is this pixelated mess?
Yeah, no, I hear you there. Yep. Shrek, the Shrek game. I used to play the Shrek game too.
Oh my god! Wait, remember the Pokemon on the Game Boys?
I don't even want to talk about that.
Why could you play it now?
Yeah, but no. Okay, wait, hold on. Well, Barnyard.
Yes.
Did you ever play Barnyard on the PS2?
I played it at your house a shit ton, dude.
Yeah, Barnyard is fun too. There's this one mission you could ride a skateboard, and yeah,
that's called cow tipping.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. We're at an hour and a half, so we ran way over. So this should probably be the end.
Yeah.
But all right. Don't forget, check us out on YouTube, Spotify. We're on SoundCloud. We got to get on iTunes. I'm gonna work on that. But yeah, Libsyn, and don't forget to check out our Patreon. Obviously, whatever you guys contribute, that's awesome. We're just trying to get to the point where we don't have to dish out money to post this. Obviously, we will, but it would be cool to at least break even. Once we do that, we will be posting bonus episodes. And yeah, thank you guys for listening. Anything else to add from you guys?
Don't we have an email for the podcast?
Yes, we do. It's mainly the boys. I think it's all lowercase, right, Brandon?
Mm-hmm. It's just at gmail.com.
At gmail.com, yes. Okay, so it's all lowercase, mainly the boys. Yeah, send us in topics, whatever you guys want to talk about. The first 50 Patreons that join, you can actually come on and bring a topic and we'll talk about it with you, which would be pretty sweet. Yeah. But other than that, thank you guys for listening. And we'll catch you next week.
Peace.
See ya.